Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I want to talk to you about learning the violin from YouTube because this is something people ask me a lot. Is it bad to learn the violin from YouTube? Now, I've been teaching on YouTube for over 15 years, so of course I love online learning and I'm a pure advocate for it. But my answer isn't just yes, YouTube is fine, as it's a little bit more nuanced than that. So YouTube is a fantastic place to get inspired, to pick up tips, to troubleshoot something very specific like how to hold the bow, how to shift positions, etc. But here's the catch. If you're trying to learn the violin exclusively through random tutorials, then you're very likely just going to hit a wall. Why? Because the violin isn't linear. You can't just stack skills in a random order and just kind of throw it all in there and hope for the best. There are stages of development, technical foundations, things like that that need to come before others. So if you skip the wrong one or you learn them out of sequence, for example, things just stop working. And the worst part is you're just not gonna know why. So for example, you might start struggling with your intonation, or your bow starts bouncing uncontrollably, or you just don't seem to improve and you'll start thinking that you are the problem. But in actual fact, you are not the problem. The problem is YouTube wasn't designed to teach you in a straight line. It's a brilliant tool to learn from, but it's not strictly a roadmap. It would be like, for example, trying to assemble IKEA furniture using random TikToks from people who have already finished said furniture. You might be able to figure out some of it, but you'll probably end up with 3 spare bolts and no idea where they're supposed to go and a whole side panel. I've seen so many adult learners get frustrated, not because they're not capable, but because they just didn't have a structure. And when you're juggling work and family and practice time and all that kind of stuff, you want to make every minute count. And that's why I have built and written my 1 to 30 violin course, as it takes you from a total beginner to a confident intermediate player, step by step and in the right order. The first 10 lessons are completely free and they can include all the materials that you need. These clips aren't demos or teaser clips, they are real complete lessons with everything you actually need to start playing properly. And then once you get to lesson 10, you can continue with the rest of the course with downloadable books that pair with full video lessons. So you're always going to know exactly what to focus on next. But you also get the flexibility of learning online, but with the structure and clarity that you'd get from private lessons. So is it bad to learn violin from YouTube? Well, the answer is no. But if you are only relying on scattered tutorials, then you're almost certainly going to be wasting time building those bad habits and just feeling generally stuck with no place to go. And you deserve better than that. You deserve a plan. So as long as you are following a structured plan or some kind of structured order, then yes, YouTube is absolutely fantastic. So have you ever tried learning the violin just from YouTube tutorials, and did it help or just leave you even more confused? Let me know in the comments below and let's start up the conversation, as I'd like to know what people do on YouTube and what kind of videos they watch and that sort of thing. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy my videos and I will see you all in the next one.